2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hi Luke, really looking forward to some exciting play from our featured group today. This player has hinted at a rivalry with their playing partner this week.
No kidding, Henny. This player, he seems to have picked out Bubba Watson as the man to beat. That's ambitious.
Luke, you know when you think that you've got a player on the ropes, maybe they're in the middle of the trees, in the middle of a bunker, and you think they've got no shot. And then they do, in fact, put it to 2 feet. And then you're really frustrated. That's Bubba, every single time. He's that player.
No, you can't out-Bubba Bubba, can you? There's nothing elementary about this, Watson, is there? Can't wait to see how this rivalry plays out, though. Currently has a share of second place. The second at TPC Summerland is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take one club less into this green as it will release down the slope. Well, this is some lovely momentum to take into the tournament, coming off a last start win, Rich.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the players firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here at the second. Oh, a 9-foot chance here. Ouch, that hurts. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Well hold. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. The third hole at TPC Summerland is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. From around 170 yards here. Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
Yeah, that one will play. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
This is on a stupendous line.
And that will put them ahead of their rival. A great performance on this hole. He's currently tied for first. The fourth at TPC Summerland is a pretty straightaway par 4 measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole. Just be accurate on approach. Oh, that was pure. Sitting at 1 under. Currently tied for top spot. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. Well, that's well played and a great birdie opportunity coming up here at the 4th.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Still in the lead now after that hole. The 5th at TPC Summerland is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Putting for a par here. Okay, let's head to the next. Leading by a shot after that hole. The 6th at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers.
Playing from 110 yards out. Currently in the lead by a shot.
Left yourself an opportunity.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup.
Oh, so close.
Putting for a par now.
And that putt will drop. Well done. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. That one's heading down Broadway.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Well, by my estimation, they're looking at 110 here. And how about that for confidence? Going right at the pin here in the midst of their rivalry with Bubba Watson. Love seeing that sort of play.
Ooh. And that should secure the par on this one. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. Opting for the 5-wood.
Looks like this one might be in the bunker.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Getting ready to play their 3rd.
He leads the field by a stroke. And he's down there. You got a read?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
That'll sting a bit. Well, that's disappointing. This putt's for double. And a little slide down the leaderboard happening. Make sure you respond quickly. The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Rich, I know you love being here in Vegas, perhaps for different reasons than watching the golf tournament, but while we're here at the tournament, tell me a bit more about Shriners' impact on the game and this entire region.
Luke, I fail to see what you mean by that. I think Vegas is a very nice, wholesome city that I do enjoy coming to visit, but the golf course is fantastic. It's held at TPC Summerlin every single year, and it used to be the venue where they had the last round, but now every round is here, and I think the players enjoy that. I think they like being at the same golf course each and every day. They get a feel for it, and I think that's why the scores historically year in, year out are so much lower than they were in the past. I think it's a really good opportunity to go out there and make a ton of birdies, but that's not the easiest thing to do, is it? Getting comfortable making 7, 8, 9 birdies around. Some players don't have that comfort zone. And so I'm always interested to see the players that get into that zone each and every day and are making that many birdies to see if they can sustain it for 4 straight days. Not really what they were hoping for there.
Sitting at 1 under the card. Currently 2nd place.
got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player. Looking really good.
And that's a long-range bomb. And rest assured their rival will be looking over their shoulder.
And that makes him tied for first. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 3 under. Currently in first position. The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4. 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water. It starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, he's got roughly 110 to the pin here. Wow, that one was a fairway splitter.
This one is all over it.
Big time play, that one, Beamer.
Absolutely. In there close. Good look at birdie coming up.
Leading by 3 strokes now. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to 3-putt it. Be careful on approach. Not bad. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Currently leading by 3.
Nice recovery there.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Our leader is up by 4 shots now. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3, playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. Opting for the 9-iron. Attaboy, good shot.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup.
Ooh, right by the hole. Just 3 feet to the cup. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. The 15th at TPC Summerlin is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Okay, so that's step 1, but now going to hold a mid-range putt. 11 feet to the cup.
Solid little par putt here.
And with that, now at 5 under with a few holes to play.
Whew, that is some pretty good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
And now that finds him in first place.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you got enough club, because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well, because getting down from over the back is not that easy. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
Oh, well played. Into birdie range here at the 16th.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
He just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. And that will move him to 6 under par. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Going with the 6-iron here. Well, they'd love a little bounce to the right here. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
Putting for birdie here.
That was a gallant attempt. Oh, that's too bad. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
This is important. Big par putt here.
They're nicely holed.
Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. The 18th at TPC Summerlin is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 150 yards.
It's a decent fairway to hit this one. Not sure if they'll find it, though.
Oh, come on. This would be a good one to hole, because you'll take the title.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill. Bit of extra juice needed.
It was on a good line.
Well, it's a bit disappointing.
Well, it's fair to say that this player ran the tables this week, Rich, and came up trumps in Las Vegas. Look at your Shriners Children's Open winner.
And nobody on the PGA Tour will be shining quite as brightly as this player the rest of the evening here in Las Vegas.
This is impressive. To win out here on tour is a big deal, but to go back-to-back, Rich, how significant is that?
Luke, winning once on the PGA Tour is difficult enough. To win back-to-back weeks, that's reserved for just the top players in the game.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Champions Invitational is about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beem in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm pleased to be following this featured group as there are rumours of quite a rivalry kicking off between these two players.
And this week, Henny, it looks like they're trying to take down Justin Rose. Not many people have been able to claim that.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be all rosy at the end of today. This is definitely a tall order. Justin has one of the most consistent games on the PGA Tour. He's like a golfing metronome of a man. The iron play, I'm going to say if he hits the fairway, when he hits the fairway, his iron play is just phenomenal. He's going to get it inside 20 feet every time, and then you know he's going to hole putt. So, yeah, good luck with that one.
Well, he's the perfect mix, isn't he? He's an English gent with a killer glint in his eye. Good luck in this rivalry. Oh, dear. Can he get out of here?
They've got to use all the bounce and strength that they can muster. This is sitting down.
Playing their fourth shot. How close was that to going down? 12 feet to the cup coming up.
This is what they have left for bogey.
Just didn't drop. And this one will be for double bogey. Sitting at 2 over for the event. And coming off a double bogey, you'd imagine their heads down a bit. Time to just clear that from the mind. Oh, well played. Well, Rich, it's become a bit of a new age thing on tour. A couple of rivalries that heat up on social media. We've seen a number of other players that call each other out. What have you made of this social media age?
Well, you better have thick skin if you're going to get into the social media arena. Thankfully, they didn't have it when I was out there on tour because I don't know if I could handle it. I certainly couldn't be trusted with it back then. But I think if you're going to go into that arena, you have to treat social media like it's just something that it's fun to do. If you do go down that rabbit hole in social media, you better be prepared for the consequences. Come on, ball, don't deny him.
Just hammered that through the line. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Yeah, you'll take that. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. Welcome to this hole. That's a par 4. Well played, mate. Rich, what kind of mojo do you think this player's got after winning in their last start?
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 25 feet from the cup. Starting to look really good.
A bit long on that one. 8 feet to the cup.
Putt is underway.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Teeing off here at the 4th. Oh my, that was launched. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
This is looking around 115 yards out. Wow, that drive, that had so much airtime, I didn't even know if it was coming down.
Nicely done.
A chance to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard here.
Oh, they're going to walk this one in.
That's one of those putts that you're proud of at the end of a round. They all add up.
And he'll move into the top 10. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves. A chance to keep it rolling. And choosing the 8-iron here.
He's had a disagreement with the caddy. He's gone down a club.
This would be a great up and down. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Par putt coming up here. Well done. He's currently tied for 10th. Time to tee off at the 6th.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Looks like this one's bunker bound. Here's a chance to get up and down from the green side bunker. Oh, almost went in. And this putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. Ouch, that hurts. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
Nice little par putt here.
And the putt will go. What a great display of resilience on this hole.
Nicely done. Well fought hole right there. Bunkered off the tee, but makes that nice par save.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Teeing off here at the 7th. No, that's not the shot they wanted.
Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Looks like they have a good lie here in the second cut.
Oh, absolutely flushed. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
One extra club required to this elevated green.
Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
And this putt to move into a tie for 1st place. Oh, that's frustrating. Putting for par. This one started out on a good line. Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert.
Couldn't convert after 2 good shots there. Disappointment as they're so close to the lead.
Here we are in front of a par 3. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Wow, that almost went in the hole.
And if this can go down, he'll save par.
Not a bad line, this. Nicely holed. And for par. And that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. This hole here is a par 4. That should find the fairway. Playing this shot from about 210 yards out.
Just one stroke back and right in it.
Opting for the 5-iron. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Okay, steady now. And this putt to move into a tie for 4th place.
Oh, that was such a good stroke.
Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. This is the transition point of the round, making the turn, heading for home. How do you rate this player's performance so far?
Yeah, they're playing well right now. They're inside the top 10, and they're looking to continue that move up the leaderboard.
That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Sitting at 1 over, currently tied for 4th place. This one might roll into the rough. How much did the win last week give them the confidence to perhaps pull it off again here and go back-to-back?
A massive win last week, looking to double up again this week. I gotta say, they're building off all the good things they did last week. A win could definitely happen.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here.
Wonderful shot. So after that hole, he's now up to even with the card.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Now he's eyeing up around 160 here.
Going with the 5-iron here. Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Wow, that's misjudged. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. We'll hold. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Let's head to the 12th hole, shall we? Going with the 7. Setting up miles from the hole. And down she goes, the long-range bomb. And with that now, back to level par.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Just let that shot be water off a duck's back. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. A bit wild on approach there.
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
And he's down there. You got to read.
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Come on, ball. Come on.
Oh, just missed. That's disappointing. Bogey putt coming up here.
That gets the job done.
He's currently sitting in 4th place. And after a bogey at the last, they're looking for a big drive on this hole. That was pummeled. Great drive. Still a chance to attack this hole from the first cut. That's nicely done. And this putt to move into a tie for 2nd.
And a big moment for this player with just 4 holes left.
Nice stroke.
You know, it's not if you make bogeys, it's how you respond. Well done.
And that'll move him to even par for the tournament.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Let's see what happens here on the 15th. Looks like this one's going to the beach. And from the bunker here. Getting ready to play their 3rd.
Just 2 shots behind.
Ooh, that almost went down.
A chance to save the par if he can make this one.
Ooh. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum. Going with the 9-iron, I think. This is the all-important stretch. Time to make your move.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup. Little birdie look in here.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
This one looks to be bunker bound, Rich. Not good. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
Not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it?
He can sense an opportunity here.
Always rooting for this player, Luke. I hope this one goes.
Oh, that's a clutch par.
And that par ensures he'll stay right there at even par. Teeing off here at the lucky last, the 18. Lovely rhythm there, Rich. That's going to work every time.
It's been a good year. 3 wins so far this season.
That's a good-looking shot there.
And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Breeze coming right into his melon. This one headed left in a hurry.
That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Straight out of the top drawer.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
And that will do it. His work is done here.